It isn't hard to find a place to stay along Riviera Maya, considering the place is overflowing with hotels. From affordable family vacation favorites to ultra-luxury white-glove resorts, this prime oceanfront stretch of Mexico has it all. But if you're ever in a very specific mood for all-inclusive meets classic rock meets white sandy beach, there's only one name you can really rely on: the Hard Rock Hotel Riviera Maya. This American-made Mexican resort is a lavish 5-star property with hot tubs in every room, a water park, almost a mile of private beach, and more decorative guitars than you can imagine. It's also an incredibly popular hotel to visit and is often booked out for weeks on end during the holidays. So, before you go struggling to find a room, come with me on a tour of the Hard Rock Hotel Riviera Maya. The Hard Rock is located in the heart of Playa del Carmen, making the journey from either the Cancun or Tulum airport convenient. For a couple of $100s, the hotel also offers a shuttle service to and from the airport. Once you arrive at the property though, things get a little more complicated. This place is absolutely massive, with its rooms, restaurants, and rock and roll memorabilia taking up approximately 80 acres of land. The Hard Rock is so large, in fact, that it's divided into 2 distinct sections that function as their own hotel. The first, called Heaven, is an adults-only property, with separate amenities and rooms, while the second, called Hacienda, is the all-inclusive section of the hotel, and the one we'll be taking a tour of today. Once you get to the property, there will be a shuttle to guide you to the right lobby, so make sure you remember this difference when guiding the driver. You'll know you're at the Hacienda lobby once you walk into a room with incredibly tall ceilings, low-hanging lamps, and a mini museum devoted to famous musicians. There are incredibly over 1,200 rooms at the Hard Rock Hotel, spread out between the Heaven and Hacienda sections. They're categorized into standard rooms, deluxe rooms, and suites, but the only way to really tell these rooms apart is by their size. That's because the Hard Rock Riviera Maya is probably one of the only hotels in the world to have spa tubs beside the bed in every single room. That's over 1,000 spa tubs spread across the property. Now, granted, these tubs may be a little awkward in the smallest of the rooms, which span about 500 square feet, but it's a genuinely nice touch, and a feature you'd usually have to pay a premium for. Besides that, all rooms have mini balconies, LED TVs, coffee makers, and premium bath amenities. The most premium suites on this side of the property, meanwhile, are fit for royalty. The Rock Suite Oceanfront Rooftop Lounge is about 2,500 square feet of good vibes. It has 2 bedrooms, each with its own tub. It also has a balcony with hammocks and deck chairs, access to a private sky lounge, and of course, a personal assistant service. The Rockstar Oceanfront Suite offers similar amenities, but is double the size of the previous suite. When you stay here, your luggage will arrive faster. You'll get a free couples massage and an assistant that will help you prepare your spa tub and shine your shoes. If you know anything about the Hard Rock hotels, you'd know there's never a lack of food options. And the Hard Rock Riviera Maya, despite being a lot more toned down than some of its counterparts, does not disappoint. The Faro Gastro Market alone has options ranging from meats and burgers to Mexican bites, a variety of desserts, and a world kitchen with baos and kebabs. This is not to be confused with the restaurant called The Market, which also has its own massive breakfast and evening buffet spread. Los Gallos and Frida are the 2 most prominent Mexican restaurants on the property, both of which boast of using fresh seasonal ingredients and innovating on Mexican classics. There are also separate restaurants for Italian and French food, as well as Thai and Japanese food. And I haven't even started talking about the cafes, the pizzeria, and snack counters. The all-inclusive resort also has a wide spread of bars, from the Sun Bar in the lobby, to the float and dive bars by the pool, to the martini bar by the beach. You can be sure that you're not going to be thirsty anytime you go for a walk through the massive property. Hard Rock has also brought its premium brand of entertainment to its Riviera Maya franchise. The adults-only Club Heaven, on the other side of the property, is known for bringing a fresh line of DJs and around-the-clock cocktails. The hotel also ensures that the party doesn't have to stop back in the room. Each guest has the option of renting out their own Fender, choosing from a selection of records to play in their room, or getting an especially curated playlist from the hotel staff. One of the coolest features about the Hard Rock Riviera Maya by far is its private stretch of beach outside. This is an incredible spot to try your hand at kayaking, snorkeling, or spending an entire day working up a tan. But the sea alone isn't the only place you can splash about. Back at the hotel, you have the option of not one, but 3 pools. The Hacienda Azul and Hacienda Roja pools are both sprawling, have swim-up bars, and dozens of deck chairs for you to spend a relaxing afternoon. The zero-entry kids pool, meanwhile, gives children a place where they can splash and play without getting in the way of adults. But that's not all. The Hard Rock is so large that it also has its own water park on the property. And this isn't just a pool with a couple of slides. The Rockaway Bay Water Park is a massive pool area surrounded by lush trees on all sides. It has over 20 slides for kids, teenagers, and adults to enjoy. Adults can also enjoy a day at the Rock Spa, which, despite being over in the Heaven section, is accessible to anyone over the age of 18 at Hacienda 2. In fact, guests at both resorts are allowed to freely use amenities in either section, barring children who aren't allowed in certain adults-only areas. This accessibility is what ensures that the Hard Rock Riviera Maya isn't just a great hotel for rock and roll enthusiasts, but a solid vacation destination for families, couples, working professionals, and really anyone looking for a good time.